Yeah. So hello everyone and welcome to Coders Daily again. In this particular video, we are going to solve another HackerRank C programming question, which is known as conditional statement. Now, talking about this problem, this is a very simple question which comes under easy part of C programming, right? The main goal of this question is just to teach you how you can write an if-else statement or else-if statements inside C programming language. Uh, to start with, I'll just start with reading the problem statement and then from there we'll move forward. Okay, right. So over here, they have given us an objective of this problem, which is known as if and else are two of the most frequently used conditionals in C and C++, and they enable you to execute zero or one conditional statement among many such dependent conditional statements. We use them in following ways. So basically they are telling us how can we use if else statement. So over here, to create an if statement, you just have to write if and then inside bracket you need to write condition. Condition could be anything. For example, if number is greater than 10, do something, right? These are the conditions. Similarly, if else is also given, right? So let's just say if you want to execute an uh, else statement also together with the if statement, then you have to write just else, right? uh, Moving forward, there is few other things which are given over here. Then there is else if condition also, which is mentioned over here, that if there are multiple if conditions, right? Let's just say you want to check that if you have got a grade more than 80, A plus would be your grade. But if you have got grade between 70 to 80, B plus would be your grade, right? So you have multiple conditions over here in this case. So in that case, you can use else if statement. So coming to the task, this was just an explanation of what is an if and else statement. Coming to the task, what we need to do is we need to do a simple operation wherein what we need to do is we need to check what is the input number given. So what the code will be given us is that will take an input n and we'll see what is the number, right? So number will obviously lie between 1 to 9, right? So the n would be, the input could be between 1 to 9, and we need to detect what the number has been inputted inside this input n, and then we need to print the corresponding English word of that number, right? So for example, if the n is equals to 1, right? If n is equals to 1, you will just print 1. If n is equals to 2, you need to print 2, and it is specifically given that you need to uh, print in small or lowercase English word, right? So you don't need to write O in capital and then 1, right? And if n is greater than 9, we need to just print greater than 9. So let's jump into the problem statement, majorly into the code, and let's see what we can do, right? So as you can see over here, they have given that we need to write our code over here. Rest of these things are just used to print and everything. We don't have to see all these things. We can just directly ignore it. They have also taken an input over here for the integer n, right? We'll have to just use it from here, right? So first of all, what I'm doing is I'm creating conditions for numbers between 1 to 9, right? So what I'm writing is if n is greater than or equals to 1 and n is less than or equals to 9, right? So I'm not creating a condition for numbers greater than 9, but I'm just first starting with numbers between 1 to 9, right? So if n is equals to 1, right, what I'll do is I'll just print print 1, right? Else if n is equals to 2, what I'll do is I'll print, or I have just written print, but it should be printf. I mostly code in Python also. So over there it is print only. So print f2, right? Else if n is equals to 3, print 3, right? And I'll just copy paste it again and again so that I don't have to write the whole syntax. So copy, paste, if n is equals to 4 will printf 4, right? And moving forward, else if n is equals to 5 printf 5. Moving forward, else if n is equals to 6 will print 6. So basically this problem is lengthy, but it is not tough, right? You need to print a lot of things, but it is not very tough. It is very simple problem. It's just making us understand how can we use else if statement or if else statements or conditional statements inside C programming language. Again, I'll print it, printf 8. I'll write 8 EIGHT. Again, I'll print else if n equals to 9 and I'll write 9. So we are done till 9. I'll just correct it with printf. Okay, so we are done with the first condition, and after that I'll write an else condition for basically printing numbers greater than 9. So I'll write greater than 9. Okay, so I think we are done. We are done with the complete code. Let's just run it once and see what is the output we are getting. Right, so great. have missed the semicolon. I'll write it over here. Right, so my whole 3 test cases have run. I'll just submit this code, and all the test cases are 2 test cases are still running, Okay, so we are able to submit this code. So thank you so much for watching this video. And over here I have earned a 3rd star in C programming language 2. I hope you are also getting your stars updated on HackerRank. So let's keep this journey going and let's move to the next question.